Hey guys, it's the Sister Fister here with a new type of video. I've been wanting to tell this story for a long time, and I've just now got the confidence to do it. Not like there's anything to hide or anything, but still, changing content and such. But I don't want to waste your time. So, if you have something to smoke, if you have something to drink, do it now. Or later in the video. I guess I don't really care. So, this story takes place at my girlfriend's house, Christmas Eve 2022. We're planning on going to see Avatar 2. It was releasing at around this time, and we were planning on going to see it in 4D. Now, sounds like an amazing idea. A colorful movie, a decent plot, 4D. It'll be cool, right? So, about a week before this story takes place, I got these mushrooms from my dealer. He's also going to be coming with us to see this movie and taking the mushrooms, but he won't be taking as much as me. So, after about a week of waiting, I went to my girlfriend's house to take these mushrooms. Now, my original plan was to get there a little bit early so I can pregame a bit, but I believe if my memory is correct, and don't quote me on this, but I was just a little bit late, and we weren't able to do that because I had to set my stuff down, and by the time I set my stuff down and got ready, we had to leave for the movie. So I wasn't able to pregame, but before we left, we did drop the mushrooms. I did kind of hog these mushrooms a little bit. So if I could change one thing about this day, I would have taken less and given my girlfriend more. But that's not how the night unfolded, and I took 3, and she took about 1.5. And that 3 got me fucked up. On the ride there, my girlfriend's dad was driving, and my dealer, who's dating my girlfriend's sister, is up in the front talking to him. Me and my girlfriend are in the middle seat of this SUV. Now, if you've ever been in an SUV, you know that there's a front seat, a middle seat, and a back seat. We were in the middle seat, and at the time, I didn't know that my girlfriend's dad was okay with us A, taking mushrooms, and B, bringing weed with us because we had my bong and my weed in my backpack. And fucking, we're in the middle seat over there, like fucking whispering, like, "You feel it yet? I think I feel it." Cause we were fucking feeling this shit. This shit was strong as a motherfucker, man. Now when I was buying this shit, fucking my dealer said, "Be careful with these because they're strong." And every dealer has told me this. And sometimes they're right and sometimes they're wrong. But I didn't really care at the time. And to be honest, I still kind of don't care. Sometimes I do, but I don't. And me and my girlfriend just fucking dropped these shrooms straight up. And we're just driving to this fucking movie theater, talking about shit. Her mom and her sister are also talking about shit. Everybody's talking about shit. We all have our own conversations going, and there's some music playing. It's a vibe, right? So we get to this movie theater. We're all, not all of us, but everybody's just taking mushrooms. So that's me, my girlfriend, and my dealer who, we're all kind of starting to feel it. Sorry, I had to burp. I'm gonna leave that in the video because I want to. And my dealer has also taken shrimps. Now, he didn't take as much as me and my girlfriend did. My girlfriend took 1.5, like I said, and I took 3, and he took 1, which was fair to say, fair. I can't judge a man. We're going to a crowded movie theater. Not only that, 4D. Y'all know what 4D is? That you feel what's in the movie and they spray shit on you. Dude, now I'm gonna get into this later. I don't want to spoil it or anything, but this has a major play on this trip. So, I'm just gonna skip the driving portion, and now we're at the movie theaters. Picture this. Big IMAX, right? Big ass IMAX, the best one in our fucking area, right? Now, my girlfriend's dad picked this one because it was the best one in our area. So it's got the fucking seats, the 4D, everything, the fucking whole shebang. So we get into the fucking theater. We do our fucking ticket thing, get our snacks, fucking. Of course we get snacks. We're always gonna get fucking snacks. We get seated. We sit down. Me and my girlfriend are away from their family, like one row back, by ourselves, just so we can chill. I've always been like that. If I'm with my family, I'm gonna sit one row in front, maybe 2 rows in front, just 'cause I kind of like to be alone sometimes. Sometimes I like to be with people, and sometimes I'll just do my own thing. But right now, me and my girlfriend are doing that. We're just chilling, doing our own thing. Now, the shrooms haven't fully hit us yet. If I'm not mistaken. They could have started, but it's not nothing big. The movie hasn't started, barely even the trailers. And me and my girlfriend start fucking saying to each other, "You want to go smoke? You go smoke because I got my backpack in your dad's car." So I fucking managed to get her dad's keys. Now, at the time, I still don't think her dad knows we're doing anything. So I think we're doing this all under his nose. He fucking knows. So I kind of think that's funny looking back. But, you know, I get his keys, I go get my bag, and me and my girlfriend go outside. And we're in the parking lot, just sitting down on the side of the IMAX theater because I don't give a shit. We fucking fill up the bong with fucking God knows what, water, fucking a water bottle, fucking tap water from the fucking bathroom. I don't know. Fucking one way or the other, we get water in the bong, put weed in the shit, and smoke like 3 bowls. Now, I'm fucked up, and so is my girlfriend, but I'm fucked up. My girlfriend got fucked up for a little while, but she took 1.5. Didn't get where she wanted to, but fucking god damn! As soon as we were walking back after smoking these bowls, like I was looking at the fucking grass, like the fucking little bush grass. I don't know how to explain it, but it was like super textured. If you've ever done psychedelics, you know the super textured grass type fucking thing. It looks like fucking bad video game textures. Like if you put your video game textures to medium on PC, that's kind of what it looks like in the dark in a way. I don't know how to explain it, but it's tripping me out. And we're walking back into the theater. And this is just the beginning. Because if you've ever done psychedelics, you know that if you smoke on them, especially not only that, if you smoke right at the start either before you start feeling shit or right before you start feeling shit, like that area, you're gonna be tripping. It's gonna take your trip from just like a steady incline to a rocket ship, and you're gonna be speeding through that bitch. Sometimes it's fun, but if you're in an unknown area, it can be a little scary, like a movie theater. So we go back in, and I have my fucking backpack on at this point, and I think I my girlfriend fucking goes and sits down, and I go to the bathroom to wash my hands and fucking use the bathroom or some shit. I don't know. I just remember going to the bathroom at this point, and I believe that her fucking dad walks right in on me, and I'm a fucking backpack, and I'm like, man, he has to know some shit, and I'm like all embarrassed and shit, but he does not even give a fuck. So like, it's kind of funny looking back to it, but I'm washing my hands and I go sit down, and it kicks, man. Fucking it kicks. It's fucking intense. I'm fucking sitting in this theater, and if you've ever seen Avatar 2, spoilers alert, I'm probably gonna spoil some bits of it. I don't really care about the whole plot, but I'm just gonna explain the bits that were tripping me out. Alright, fucking the fucking seat starts going back and forth because they're in boats and shit, and they're like fucking I don't even know. Like I can't remember the start of this goddamn movie because like when I take like psychedelics, sometimes like things like if you imagine like wet paint or some shit, like and that's like my whole ass fucking like memory, like my memory's wet paint, and you just like smear that shit. It doesn't like it gets blurred together like a motherfucker. It's like nothing else. And I fucking like am tripped out, and like it's all getting too much at this point, right? So I'm like tapping my girlfriend on the shoulder, yo, I gotta go to the bathroom, man. And she's kind of like, no, I want to see the movie with you. And I'm like I'm thinking like now I'm like I understand you want to see the movie, but like this shit scared me. So I'm going to the fucking bathroom. And I'm like, man, I might have a bad trip. I hope not, because like her whole family's here, my plug's here. I'm gonna make a fool of myself in front of everybody. And I'm in the bathroom, like, you know what? I can't be in my head right now. I can't be thinking. I gotta just go with the flow. So you know what I do? I pull out my AirPods, and I made sure we're like fucking charged for this exact chance that this fucking shit would happen. I whip them out. You know what I play? The fucking Doors, man. The Doors are the shit when you're fucking tripping. They're good when you're just like chilling. If you just like music or if you like smoke a little bit, they're good, right? Don't get me wrong. They're good just under any circumstances. But if you're tripping, man, it's like a ride. I don't fucking know how to explain it. It's crazy. And like I'm listening to like break on through to the other side, or like fuck man, I'm on the spot right now and I can't think of shit. But like there's other songs like damn, man, I can't think of them, but it's whatever. It don't matter. I'm just listening to just any like the most popular Doors songs you can think of. This is probably what I'm listening to, and like I'm just like fucking like dancing in my shoes, chilling in the fucking bathroom. I'm like, man, I want to go back to this fucking movie and chill, but like, dude, I know the second I walk into that theater, I'm gonna start having like a little mini panic attack. So I just need to take 5 minutes to just calm my nerves. And I did that, man. I was just in there toughing that shit out. And then I walk out, and I believe I go back to the movie at this point and watch it for another like, god damn, this movie is long. It was like I fucking peaked and then started coming down for this movie. But fucking uh it was like 2 hours later or some shit. And like I was still on like my peak kind of area, and the fucking I was like, babe, I gotta go to the bathroom again. It's kind of I can't like, and then like something happens, and she's like, no, but like I want to watch it with you. I'm like, I scream out like, I'm tripping, and I'm like, and like I can see everybody around me just like kind of turn their heads, and like I'm like, fuck, man, I did it. I did it. And I just fucking was like, she was like, okay, go, go. And I left, took 5 minutes, and I was like in the hallway, right, looking at the wall. And I swear, bro, the wall that I was looking at, this rock structure, wall like pattern thing, I don't know what it was, but it was like this brick wall, like quarry rock, uh, like cemented together or some shit to make it look kind of like modern. I don't know. uh like I swear the lighting on it, all like the textures of like the rock and the shadows looked exactly like Jeffrey Epstein's side fucking profile. I shit you not. It was so funny. I was like dying laughing myself because the whole movie theater's empty. It's like midnight at this point or some shit. Nobody's fucking here. We're just like I'm alone, and I'm like dying to myself. I'm like, that's Jeffrey fucking Epstein. It's Jeffrey Epstein on the fucking wall. I'm dying, man. And like I wanted to tell my girlfriend, but I couldn't just say that shit in the movie. And I go back in, and I'm kind of peaking at this point, and I'm at the point where I can start watching the movie, if that makes sense. Like I'm at the point where like the movie just makes sense. Whereas before, I couldn't follow along for dick. It didn't make sense. Like my brain just could not comprehend Avatar 2. But fucking, I'm starting to comprehend. They're with this whale thing, fucking, uh, and they're talking about like family, and I'm like getting really into the movie at this point. I'm like, that's like me, man. That's like me. I'm going on my own thing, and at one point I'm gonna come back to everybody, and I'm gonna be ready for this shit. But I gotta just like focus on myself, man, in my head. And I'm like thinking back, I'm like, I was fucked up, but like that's the kind of shit mushrooms give to you. But like the movie kind of comes to a conclusion, and everybody like starts getting up, and we're like leaving at this point, and like I'm hugging on my girlfriend, like I'm fucking like I just got shot, like I'm on her arm, like we're getting through this shit together, babe. We're getting through this together. And I'm like fucking huddling out of this motherfucking movie theater. And everybody who's conscious, who's talking about the movie, like, oh, this is a good movie. I like the movie. It was blah, 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 movie. And I'm over here like, fuck, man. I felt like I was in that goddamn movie. I was like, man, I want to go to bed. I'm tired, but like nobody else wanted to go to bed. Like it was like a whole ass party they planned. They bought so much alcohol, and I feel bad. They spent like 200 or 300 bucks on alcohol, and I didn't drink a fucking sip of that shit. It was a whole ass party, and like we. They were trying to watch like Christmas movies because it was Christmas Eve, like I said, and like I was like, man, these Christmas movies are good. Like I wish I could just watch this Christmas movie, but they were like up close shots with people's face, and I'm like, man, these people's faces are creepy as shit. Like I feel like they're like, have you ever been yelled at as a like by a teacher as a kid? Like one of those like PE coaches or like English teachers or history teachers or science teachers, and they just have that face. Like these people had those faces on them, that those sweaty, clammy faces, and like I think they were making goofy faces, but the goofy faces that would make a kid laugh or like the scary faces that would make someone trip and shit their shit. And I was like, man, I could go upstairs. And I think I just like laid down with my girlfriend and I asked her to like lay with me and she did because she's fucking awesome. And we turned the fucking lights off eventually and just fucking like I was able to just like pass out and it was kind of a scary trip. I'm not gonna lie. I'm never doing this again. I will never take 3 grams of mushrooms and go to see a 4 hour long movie that's in 4D. That is hell. It's it's an experience for sure, but I am never doing that again. Next time I'm just gonna split an eighth of mushrooms with my girlfriend, 1.5 each, smoking maybe one bowl pre-game, and that's it. And maybe we'd see a shorter movie, but like, damn, like it's one fucking trip. I can tell you that. Let me know if y'all like this style of content because I have a few more of these videos that I'd like to share. So if you guys enjoy, let me know, and I have plenty of these stories.